Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ken Smith, and welcome to a bonus edition of Between the Baselines, brought to you by Ron Lynch, your financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville. And the reason I say it's a bonus edition is because we are doing softball this evening. The Fayetteville Lady Rockets are at regional semifinals, the Sweet 16 at Northmont High School, which is on the northwest side of Dayton. I'm Ken Smith, along with Brandon Rigdon, who is producing everything for us this evening on GoodGuysRadioTV.com. We're going to get things kicked off here with the Between the Baseline show, brought to you by Ron Lynch, your financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville. We'll start off by looking at the Minster roster. It's the Minster Wildcats, and they are, by the way, the exact same colors as our White Oak Wildcats, orange and black, so pretty familiar. Let's take a look at the roster. It starts with Emma Lynn. She's a 5'6" senior. She'll be wearing number 6. Ainsley Wolf is a 5'8" freshman, wearing number 7. Haley Albers, a 5'5" senior. She'll be wearing number 9. Reese Albers wears number 11. She's a 5'7" sophomore. Brooklyn Osterloh is a junior at 5'7". She is wearing number 13. Number 15 is Michaela Hoskins, a 5'8" senior. Riley Trigo is a 5'4" junior, wearing number 16. Jamie Hilgefort is a 5'10" sophomore, wearing number 18. Reese Hoskins, number 20, is a 5'11" freshman. Addie Inskeep wears number 21. She's a 5'10" junior. A freshman at 5 foot even, Whitney Trago, wearing number 1. Elena Bergman is wearing number 24. She's a 5'3" freshman. A senior, wearing number 28, Hannah Oldguess. And number 30 is Eva Olberding. She's a 5'4" junior. A sophomore, number 32, Lauren Tyler. And Elena Pringer is wearing number 35. She's a 5'7" senior. Head coach is Rob Hemmelgarn, and he is assisted by John Inskeep and Joe Poppelman. And the JV coach is Mallory Puttoff. And that's a look at your roster for the Minster Lady Wildcats. We'll take a quick break and be back with more Between the Baselines, brought to you by Ron Lynch, your financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville. We'll look at the Fayetteville Lady Rockets right after this.
Snap Fitness invites you to the Brown County Health Fair June 15th at Bruce Lunsford Park in Mount Oro. The day begins with a 5K run and walk to benefit the Mount Oro Community Playground Fund. Registration begins at 7 a.m. with the run and walk beginning at 8 a.m. presented by Snap Fitness in Mount Oro. The health fair will be from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and includes exercise classes and events for all ages, vision screenings, blood drive, mammograms, vendors, entertainment, and healthy food options. Snap Fitness is a proud partner of the Brown County Health Fair, Saturday, June 15th in Mount Oro.
Tired of the same old boring vacation? Discover America's newest national park, New River Gorge in West Virginia. Experience the thrill of whitewater rafting, float trips, zip lining, and other exciting adventures in nature your family will love. River Expeditions offers cabin rentals and camping with tons of cool amenities. Stay longer for less with the 4th night free. Say yes to adventure.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Oh, that's your family's stomach hungry for dinner. And the best way to tame that savage beast is by feeding it a Beast Pizza from Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Beast Pizza.
The Beast Pizzas equal to 3 large pizzas. Get one with 1 topping, only $26.99. Or get the Junior Beast, bigger than an extra large with 1 topping, only $15.99. For fast, snappy delivery, go to snappytomato.com.
Snappy delivery.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Show brought to you by Ron Lynch. Let's take a look at the Fayetteville Lady Rockets as we get ready for softball. That's right, folks. Sweet 16, the regional semifinals from Northmont High School in Dayton, Ohio. The Fayetteville Lady Rockets starts off with a senior wearing number 12. That is Ava Wells. Lily Collier wears number 4. She's a sophomore. The junior wearing number 5, Victoria Thompson. Kenley Polston wears number 1. She's a senior. Also a senior is Izzy Waddle wearing number 14. Kylie Kleemeyer is a junior wearing number 7. Cadence Crampton is wearing number 10. She is a senior. Also a senior, Summer Williams wearing number 8. Lily Allender wears number 9. She's a freshman. Also a freshman wearing number 22 is Jada Kastner. Wearing number 44, Addison Corwin, is a sophomore. A freshman wearing number 26, Brandy Huber. Number 16 is Caroline Rummel, and she is a freshman. Also a freshman, Lydia Jordan wearing number 3. And rounding out the roster is Autumn Waddell wearing number 13, and she is a freshman. Kenny Waddle is the head coach, assisted by Joe Wells and Wayne Cox. That's a look at your roster for the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. We do have lots of baseball left for you this week on C103. Brandon and I will make a trip over to Ohio University tomorrow evening and Friday evening as well. So 2 more nights of baseball action. Tomorrow night it'll be the Eastern Brown Warriors facing off against the Lynchburg Clay Mustangs, and that'll be district semifinal action. And then the winner of that game goes back to play on Friday against the opponent, probably going to be Portsmouth in that game on Friday. So again, either Eastern or Lynchburg Clay goes back on Friday for the district championships. That game also at Ohio University. Now the big thing is tomorrow night's game is a late game. It will not start until 7 p.m. And then on Friday it'll be a 5 o'clock game. Both of those games will be on C103 and on GoodGuysRadioTV.com. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back with more Between the Baselines, brought to you by Ron Lynch, your financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
How well will your roof hold up to heavy wind and rain this spring? You could already have a leak that you don't even know about. Avoid spending thousands of dollars on costly repairs with a free roof inspection by the experts at RoofX. Family owned and operated, RoofX brings decades of industry experience, family values, and a customer-first approach to everything they do. Get a no-obligation inspection today from RoofX. Call 937-509-8085 or visit roofxusa.com. Peace of mind, one roof at a time.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Buying a memorial is not like buying anything else. It's a deeply personal process that is best conducted face-to-face and heart-to-heart. Whether it's a traditional graveside monument, a cremation monument, or pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Welcome back to Northmont High School, again to the Sweet 16 in softball action. The Fayetteville Lady Rockets getting ready to face off against the Lady Wildcats of Minster. We're going to take a look at the batting order for the Minster Lady Wildcats. Leadoff batter will be Reese Albers. She'll be playing shortstop today. Rylan Trago, the center fielder, will bat second. Addison Inskeep, the third baseman, will bat in the number 3 hole. Michaela Hoskins, the first baseman, will bat fourth. Hannah Old Guess, I believe is how you say that. Going to go back and look at that again. The catcher will bat in the number 5 spot. Emma Lynn, the right fielder, batting 6th. Batting 7th is Haley Albers, the second baseman. Brooklyn Osterloh is pitching and batting 8th, and batting 9th is Elena Pringer and playing left field. And that's a look at the batting order for the Minster Lady Wildcats. We'll take another quick break and be back to talk about field positions and batting order for the Lady Rockets right after this as we continue Between the Baselines, brought to you by Ron Lynch, your financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville.
Gotcha.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com. Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, I forgot to mention Skylar Stapleton, or better known as Skylar Tonight, is our engineer back in the studio for this afternoon or this evening's broadcast. And again, Brandon Rigdon doing everything on the Good Guys Radio TV side, running the cameras and producing everything for us. Joining me now, Tim Collier. And Tim is the superintendent for Fayetteville. And Tim used to do some baseball coaching, right?
You got it. It was about 12 years of varsity baseball at Fayetteville Perry.
And how many years ago?
About 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, I was thinking it's been about that long.
It's been a while.
Yep.
It's been a while.
So let's take a look at the Fayetteville Lady Rockets batting order. Ava Wells will be the leadoff batter, and she'll be playing shortstop today. Center field is Lily Collier, and she'll bat in the number 2 hole. Batting third is Victoria Thompson playing left field. Kenley Polston, the first baseman, will bat fourth. Izzy Waddle will pitch and bat in the number 5 slot. Riley Kleemeyer, the third baseman, will bat 6th. Kay Campton, the second baseman, will bat 7th. Summer Williams, the catcher, will bat 8th. And then the designated player, Lily Allender, will bat in the number 9 spot. And the flex player today, Jada Kastner, is, she's the flex player. We're getting ready to honor America. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this.
I'm too hot.
I'm too cold. Well, I'm just right, thanks to Schaefer Heating and Cooling.
Schaefer Heating and Cooling in Hillsboro have been your comfort experts since 1985. For service, repair, installation, and more, visit SchaeferHVAC.us or call for a free quote at 937-466-1080. The hot summer months are coming. Let Schaefer Heating and Cooling service your AC unit ahead of time or call for 24-hour emergency service.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Banter Tractor.
Nothing like the crack of a bat.
3, and it's a ground ball to the pitcher. They'll get the runner at second. Can they turn 2? They do.
C103 and 995 The Edge, along with Good Guys Radio TV baseball action is here.
And this is going to be knocked out, fly ball towards center field. It's going to hit the gap. That's going to bring Gallagher home and be good for a double for Holden.
Between regular season baseball and tournament season baseball action, we have it all for you, all for free.
Snap Fitness invites you to the Brown County Health Fair June 15th at Bruce Lunsford Park in Mount Torup. The day begins with a 5K run and walk to benefit the Mount Torup Community Playground Fund. Registration begins at 7 a.m. with the run and walk beginning at 8 a.m. presented by Snap Fitness in Mount Torup. The health fair will be from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and includes exercise classes and events for all ages, vision screenings, blood drive, mammograms, vendors, entertainment, and healthy food options. Snap Fitness is a proud partner of the Brown County Health Fair, Saturday, June 15th in Mount Torup.
Of course, they have made it all the way here to Division 4 Sweet 16 regional semifinals to face off against the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. And teams that they defeated to get to this point include Lima Central Catholic. They beat them 10-0, and New Bremen, they beat them 7-0 in their tournament play to get to this game. And of course, on the flip side of that, well, I thought I had the flip side of that somewhere. I guess I do not. I'm just going to talk about the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. But we do have, of course, a look at the record for the Lady Rockets. And coming into this contest, the Lady Rockets had a makeup game, actually, just earlier this week. They won that one to finish out conference play. Well, I guess they still have one to make up, Tim. They're 11-1 in conference play. That means they've still got a game out there.
Yeah, yes, they do. However, they're not going to complete that game. North Adams has decided not to. So it's going to be considered a known contest. But fortunately for Fayetteville, they end up going in extra innings against Manchester and went into 9. It was a great game. Ended up winning by 1 run. So we clinched it overall. So it was great for them.
So ending up with an 11-1 record in conference play in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference, 16-4 overall. All right, that's a look at the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. They are announcing the teams here at the field at Northmont High School. It's a beautiful afternoon, a little bit of wind. The wind is in our face toward home plate. Don't think we're going to see anybody hit any home runs today.
I don't believe so. No, not in this. This is a nice ballpark too.
Yeah,
so
it is a nice ballpark. One thing about the Lady Wildcats, they like to hit home runs. On their stats for the season, they have hit 31 home runs.
Yep, and as I'm observing here that they are pretty stout, bigger, stronger from the looks of it. But, like on our end, I think we have some experience with our seniors from Fayetteville.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like Lady Wildcats will have the first batter. Again, that's going to be Reese Albers, followed by Rylan Trago and Addison Inskeep. 1, 2, and 3. Izzy Waddle. Does she like to be called Izzy or Isabella?
I believe everybody officially calls her Isabella, but we call her Izzy at school.
That's right. Well, we'll say Isabella then. Isabella Waddle on the mound today for the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. Summer Williams will be catching. First base will be Kenley Polston. Cadence Campton is going to be playing second base. Riley Kleinmeyer third. Ava Wells at shortstop. Victoria Thompson in left field. Lily Collier in center field. And Jada Kastner is in right field. And Waddle out there warming up right now. Taking a look at Waddle's pitching stats on the season. She has appeared in 16 games, has pitched 102 innings. She's given up 65 hits this season, 41 runs, although only 20 of those runs were earned runs. She has 27 walks on the season, 197 strikeouts. Her record is 12 wins, 2 losses. She has a .902 whip with a 1.37 ERA. That is your pitching stats for Isabella Waddle on the mound today for the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. So Reese Albers will be our leadoff batter for the Lady Wildcats. We'll talk about some stats for her in just a second. By the way, our officials for this contest, it's Terry Kernoff, who is playing third base, Mark Schramm first base, and Pam Schultz is your home plate umpire. First pitch was called ball 1. Now the wind has died down. We'll try and let a little bit of action noise into this broadcast. Foul over the backstop for strike 1 for Albers. 1-1 the count. One thing about softball that you don't hear so much of in baseball, Tim, and that's a whole lot of cheering.
Well, varies on the team. If you were at Monday night's game, Manchester, that's what they do. They cheer the whole time whenever they're hitting.
Yeah.
You know, so, but yeah, you really don't see that much in high school softball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count now for Reese Albers, the shortstop. Albers has had 99 at-bats this season, has scored 43 runs. And that'll be called strike 3 as Albers will be caught looking for the first out of the inning. That brings up Riley Trego. Trego has had 103 at-bats this season, has scored 38 runs off 43 hits. First pitch is going to be in foul territory over the Fayetteville dugout. That'll go down as strike number 1. Trego has hit 8 doubles, 3 triples, and 1 home run. 27 RBIs on the season. She's walked 8 times and struck out 16. Trego again playing center field today. That pitch will be high for ball 1. Trego has a .478 on-base percentage with a .417 batting average. Low, inside, ball 2. Now, Tim, another thing we don't see in baseball that is pretty popular in softball is a rise ball on the pitch.
That is correct, just with the angle of the throw. You know, and then also in softball, you know, compared to baseball, you can only throw so many pitches in baseball compared to softball since it's that natural arm motion. So I know you were talking about that last tournament game. Izzy threw a no-hitter with 19 strikeouts.
Well, this will be a line drive to left field. It'll drop shallow in left and roll out to the left fielder, Victoria Thompson. That'll be good for a single for Trego. On a line drive to left, shallow left field. And Lady Wildcats will have a runner on. That'll bring up Addison Inskeep. Addison Inskeep has 107 at-bats this season, has scored 48 runs, has 52 hits. First pitch high, ball 1. Of those 52 hits, 10 of them were doubles, 1 of them a triple, and wow, 10 home runs for Inskeep. Well, that explains why she's batting third. Second pitch called ball 2. Inskeep has 54 RBIs this season. She's walked 5 times, has only struck out twice. Inside ball 3. Inskeep has a .504 on-base percentage with a .486 batting average. Currently ahead in the count, 3-0. Tim, you think she might take a swing at this one?
Nope, no. Very similar to baseball, 3-0 count. You're going to put the pressure on the...
Unfortunately, on that pitch for ball 4, it was a pass ball. As Williams lost track of it, it popped straight up in the air, and she couldn't see where it went. And that allowed enough time for Trigo to move all the way over to third, and Inskeep moved over to second off the walk.
Very smart base running from Inskeep right there. You can tell that they have a lot of speed on the baselines.
Now up to bat, and it's going to be a little blooper in foul territory, and Summer Williams is going to make the catch on it for out number 2. So Hoskins will pop out for out 2. And that brings up Hannah Olges. Olges with 77 at-bats this season. First pitch looked good. She watched it go by for strike 1. Olges has 6 runs. She has 27 hits on the season, 6 of them doubles, an impressive 5 home runs. That pitch will be inside for ball 1. 23 RBIs for Olges. She's walked 15 times, struck out 10. Has a .480 on-base percentage with a .351 batting average. And that one pops straight up, and it's going to be in foul territory. But Williams is able to track it down. So Olges will also pop out for out number 3. And that means that the Lady Cats will strand 2 as we move to the bottom of the first with the Fayetteville Lady Rockets coming to bat with no score right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Tired of the same old boring vacation? Discover America's newest national park, New River Gorge in West Virginia. Experience the thrill of whitewater rafting, float trips, zip lining, and other exciting adventures in nature your family will love. River Expeditions offers cabin rentals and camping with tons of cool amenities. Stay longer for less with the 4th night free. Say yes to adventure.
Snap, snap, snappy tomato pizza.
Oh, that's your family's stomach hungry for dinner. And the best way to tame that savage beast is by feeding it a Beast Pizza from Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Beast Pizza.
The Beast Pizza is equal to 3 large pizzas. Get one with 1 topping, only $26.99. Or get the Junior Beast, bigger than an extra large with 1 topping, only $15.99. For fast, snappy delivery, go to snappytomato.com.
Snappy delivery.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Let's talk about Osterloh real quick. She's pitched 24 games, 122 innings pitched. Again, she's 19-1. She's given up 101 hits, 40 runs. Only 29 of those runs were earned. She's walked 17 batters and struck out 147. Pitch 2, by the way, is going to be called strike 2 for Ava Wells. Osterloh with a 1.66 ERA and a .950 whip. Wells, the shortstop, is going to chop one to the shortstop, and she's going to be out as Wells grounds out to short for the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up Lily Collier, or Carlier. Am I saying that right, Tim?
Collier's perfect. Collier's perfect right there.
Lily has 57 at-bats this season, has scored 12 runs, has 20 hits, 4 doubles and a triple. First pitch called strike one. By the way, Hannah Olges is catching. Michaela Hoskins playing first base. Haley Albers second base. Swing and a miss, strike two for Collier. Adiinski playing third. Reese Albers at shortstop. Elena Prenger is in left field. Riley Trigo in center. And Emma Lynn in right field. Count will remain no balls, 2 strikes as Collier fouls that one into the backstop. Victoria Thompson on deck for the Lady Rockets. Another foul into the backstop. So again, the count will remain. Beautiful day for softball. Just a little bit of wind that is in our face, actually, which means probably no home runs.
That's it.
And the center fielder, Trigo, able to run in and snag the hit by Collier for out number 2. That'll bring up Victoria Thompson. By the way, we'd like to thank Peebles Monument Company, one of our season sponsors for baseball, and of course, a little extra action here today with softball. Again, thank you to Peebles Monument Company, because the life story of a loved one is not just important today, it's important forever. First 2 pitches are called strikes for Victoria Thompson. And now a foul into the backstop. Actually, I think that one went over the backstop, which is why nobody is parked right there behind us. 0-2 the count for Thompson, the left fielder. By the way, Thompson's had 65 at-bats this season, has scored 14 runs, has 27 hits. And that'll be fouled toward third base. 5 doubles, 1 home run, and 16 RBIs to round things out for Thompson. Walked twice, struck out 6 times, has a .426 on-base percentage with a .415 batting average. And this will be a little grounder again that's going to go foul down the third base line. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, no score for your Higgins Steel Roofing scoreboard update.